It is, what is it today? Thursday. It is Thursday morning. I'm bringing Tristan to basketball tryouts at school. So he's in grade 8 now, so there's a better chance than last year of making the basketball team.
Make memories last.
Yeah. And plus he's better this year than last year, so we'll see what happens. What else? You talked about flooding? There's flooding?
Yes, there's lots of flooding all over the area. Milton, there was a man and a dog who was saved from their SUV. Like, they were sitting on the roof.
Oh. Whoa, that much
Brantford,
flooding.
Okay, you guys go. Bye-bye.
That's a lot.
Thursday morning, and I'm on my way to the gym. Tristan was already taken by Nick to school really early because he has his basketball tryouts, grade 8 basketball tryouts, and I'm with Hey, and I just dropped off Mason at school. So my hip is feeling a little better, but I know I probably have to lay off doing strenuous running. I'll see if I can do some stairs today because nothing like cardio. That said, I'm also trying to up my water intake because water is good for you, and we don't realize how dehydrated we get during the winter months. That said, of course, you take a lot of water, then you have to go to the washroom a bit more. A little bit frustrating. And after the gym, I'm going to go to work later tonight. Mason has his basketball practice, and tomorrow morning Tristan has another tryouts, and that's basically the summary of the next 24 hours. I finished listening to The Immortalist last night. That was a really good book. It took me a while to get into it. I don't know, I guess because a couple of books that I read or I listened to before it were really, really good. It's really hard to get your mind frame set to accept a new book once you finish reading really good books. Same with reading, I guess. But it turned out to be pretty good. It's one of the most anticipated books this year, or highly acclaimed. Yada. But it was good. I'm still trying to read/listen to Lincoln in the Bardo. The format of the dialogue, the prose is unique, that I couldn't just listen to it. I wasn't sure what was going on. So when I actually borrowed the library book, it was actually like in the form of scripts, some narrations, and I really should be reading and listening to it at the same time just to get a feel for the flow of the story. But it's intriguing, and it's again one of the plotted books last year. On top of the Lincoln in the Bardo, I just downloaded the audiobook for An American Marriage. It just made Oprah's must-read list, and Oprah actually just interviewed the author as well and featured her in the last Oprah magazine because Oprah is the bomb. And so hopefully I will get a chance to listen to that soon. I am running out of audiobooks to listen to. I feel like all of the books that I had wanted and waited for have come to fruition. I've listened to them. I don't really have any wish list moving forward, which makes me kind of sad, you know. In terms of reading, I did finish this book, Admissions, which is Life as a Brain Surgeon. It was okay. And he has another book previous to this that I'm going to try to take out. In terms of reading, what am I reading? I'm also reading another book called Dear Mr. Knightley. I know, I guess you can assume, well, that I have also upped my predicted number of reading books this year. I said I'm going to listen or read to 125 books for 2018. I think I have completed 21. And they're pretty all hefty books, you know. I'm not cheating anymore, tossing in some kids' books in there. Although, hey, those books are still books, right? And I also wanted to read Hemingway in Love, which is a small novella, or it's a short book, and yet I haven't had a chance to actually commit to it. I think I don't know, borrowed it a few times already, and I keep on forgetting that it's right beside my bed. It's just hard to read a book when there's no backlight to a book, and I have to like look for my book lights, not a backlight, book lights. And then of course these guys, when I'm sleeping with them, they see that I'm reading.